Wow, they're everywhere out here. So welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. I'm on the Industrial Canal with my friend Craig. I've been trying to come at this, I think, all wrong. Every time I fish this canal lately, I've been throwing big baits, big hooks, looking for tanks, and just not getting any good results. So I've changed my thinking on it. Today we're going to drop down to 5/0, smaller baits, catch eater size, maybe do a catch and cook. I would like to. I could eat these things. There's a bunch of them out here. So I think that is wise thinking. I think I could still get a tank if there's tanks here, but it seems like there's a lot of eater size catfish here. There's also a weird situation going on with where we're gonna fish, but let's get to that. If you're new to my channel and you're not quite sure where this industrial canal is that I'm talking about, we're on the west bank. It does exist on the east bank. It goes on both sides of the river, and down here this way it hooks up with the ICW, the Intercoastal Waterway. And in the opposite direction, going this way, not too far, is the Mississippi River. So there's a lock down there at the river, so that should mean that there should be lots of catfish in here, and there are. Here we go. When I say smaller baits, I meant it. We're gonna start out with fillet style baits. Check that out right there. And like I said, a 5/0. Gonna hook just like that. Using 3 ounces of lead on sinker slides. 40 pound is the main line. 50 pound is the leader. If you're looking at the skies and going, oh, it looks like it's about to rain, you might be right. It might rain. All right, here's something I want to point out. I kind of hinted to it earlier. How sketchy does that look? It's supposed to be a rod mount. It's basically a PVC pipe shoved down in the mud. There's quite a few here like that. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but there's really not much of an option here. So let's see what it's like when we get a fish with this rod mounted like that. I mean, look what the rod's doing. I've already been here and done a session on these. I didn't catch any fish, that's why you didn't see it. You really can't see when you're getting a subtle bite. It's really horrible. But let's see what it's like when we catch a fish. Same thing over here. I'm fishing 3 rods out here today, but one of them is going to be on a slip cork. We're going to be using a 5/0. Here's the first piddle of rain. I'm going to put my important in the truck here. I didn't even know I had a fish. I was just going to put this somewhere else. There was just a fish sitting out there with this. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're right. My white rod looks like it's getting a bite. So this fish is just over 12 inches. He's 13. I'm gonna keep this. This will be a good eater size. It'll taste good. We have a boomer coming in, and it seems like all these little grasshoppers almost disappeared right as the weather started to pick up. And when I say pick up, I mean it. We might be getting in the truck, but we're gonna keep these lines out. I haven't actually fished with a grasshopper since I was a little kid, I think. I wanted a bigger one, but this one will work. We're going to go right behind the back of the head. It's not that big of a deal if it dies from that. All right, so this might be just round 1 of grasshopper fishing because the wind is rough, it's changed. It's gonna push the flow up into here. This water is getting so rough because of the way I have the rods mounted. They're just swaying back and forth like they're drunk. I mean, I can't even tell if I'm getting a bite or not unless they just go whoop right over.
He is right here. And he's trying to get in the dock.
Is that a turtle?
It's an awful fast turtle if it's a damn turtle. But he's straight down. No,
Oh,
it's a stingray.
you snagged a stingray. That's on like what, 10-pound test or something?
This is 6.
6?
So he's been giving me an awful heck of a fight. He's stuck on the bottom. And he's up.
Got him. Oh, and it's a tiny one too. A tiny one. You got a cookie cutter? Can make some poor man scallops. That's all you, buddy. Have fun.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent little bite there.
Yeah, I thought so too. Look at it. He's picking my line back up. That is a panfish head. It might be a crab. Oh, big slack line now.
Oh, your other pole's going off too.
Which other one?
Black one.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Paying attention to this. This could be a crab. I've been getting crabbed a lot.
Every time I say something, it quits.
Oh, look. Yeah, you're right. Look, I got a slack line. Both my rods are going off. Well, this whole session's been like this.
So I see the blue line and the green line. What pound test line is this that you're using?
This is 120.
That's something you'd recommend for fishing in this area?
No. I do a lot of saltwater fishing. It does do a lot better.
I wonder if that is a fish or a crab.
Yeah, a little bit of.
Ooh, he's getting a little serious here.
Throw a cast net or the little canal across the road.
Oh, it's not a crab. Unless it's a 5-pound crab. Oh.
The other portion there's a gator one stop and just down that way.
Oh, yeah, there's stuff.
Yeah, there's gators everywhere, but if you don't have marshmallows on you, you're okay.
They like marshmallows?
Yeah, don't put marshmallows in your pocket and go out on the water.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Or popcorn.
Or popcorn?
Yeah. Finally, we got a blue cat to go with the channel cat. Oh no. Oh no. This one's got little tiny leeches all over his chin and a couple on his head. That's a good little eater.
Oh, there
Oh.
you go.
Oh, it's not a crab this time. Maybe this is another little channel cat. Yeah, look at that. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a 12-incher. We are now at 7:32. We're about to be at sunset. Kind of slow, but got some food here. I am not sure how much longer I'm going to give this. Started around 1, so just about 7 hours been out here doing this. Really slow, but hey, didn't get skunked. Got some food for the house and for this video, but we have a little more time. I think we should at least wait till it's pitch black out here, see if we can pick up something else. Well, just like I told you, it's gonna fish till dark. Super slow. I'm kind of hungry. Let's go. If you want to hear my opinion of why it's slow, I'll tell you. I think there's a possible late spawn still going on, and it's the weather. We had a lot of rain, had some over the night and some through the day. We had to get in the truck a couple of times. So there you go. Here we go. Here's the fillets. I've already done it. These are just the channel cat. Remember, there was 2 channel cat, 1 blue cat. I've got these marinating in soy sauce. We gotta chop some stuff. I don't need your help, Tulsa. I'm gonna go pretty strong on the garlic tonight. I'm gonna make a rice bowl for myself out of this catfish. I've got this heated up to about a little over medium. I'm gonna put the oil in there and let it get hot. Just a little bit of sesame oil. All right, so I'm gonna put this garlic in. I didn't chop it up too fine. I want it kind of chunky. This is my magic ingredient tonight. This is something new to a lot of people. Some of you already know what it is. This is miso. This has dashi stock in it, which is a Japanese fish stock. This is not Chinese. This is Japanese. I'm just gonna add about that much right there. All right, now I'm gonna add some kikkoman. I've dropped the heat down to almost low, but I'm gonna take that off the heat for a second and mix this miso in with the soy sauce. All right, now that I have that back to a nice slow simmer, I'm gonna add my fillets in right on top of that. As this cooks, a lot of moisture is gonna come out of this fish and it's gonna get a little more saucy. You can really smell the rich aroma come off this. I'm gonna bring the heat up a little bit. Now we're back at a medium heat. And we got a coonhound lick in the bag. Oh, this is looking good. All right, we are there. It is time to turn this off and just let it sit there. The rice is still on its way. Yes. The rice is done. We're almost ready to sit down and eat. I am so hungry. I am going to have this with vegetables. This is what you call a 3 deli coleslaw. It's basically just green cabbage, red cabbage, and carrots. Somebody was calling this salad and they were disgusted by it. There's no green leaf lettuce in this. You could even just cook this stuff. There, that's good right there. Makes it healthier. Also makes me gassier. I don't know why, but some people love it when I'm really gassy. All right, I want to get some of this sauce on there. All right, this is what I'm having for dinner. Smells good, looks good. You know, somebody the other day was asking me if I still had both my dogs. Obviously, you know the coonhound's around. If you look right over here, the little one's hunkered down right there. Why would I leave my dogs in Texas? Anyway, this looks good. It smells good. I don't know if you can hear, but it is raining again outside. And it looks like we're going to have a fairly wet weekend. This is the beginning of the weekend. I'm going to get at some of this rice right now. Ooh. Let's try some of the catfish. That's pretty good with miso. Now, this is a little saltier than most people would like. That's why I have it over a bed of rice. Eating it with the rice is a really good thing. Huh. Oh. I'm making faces at my big dog who is watching me. Do you like miso? Yeah, you're right. I do too. Well, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this. But I'm going to say this. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.